For our topic, we decided to research the Miao peoples. The Miao are a group of peoples related through language living in southern China and Southeast Asia. The Miao peoples are recognized by the government of China as one of the 56 official ethnic groups, being the sixth biggest one, with a population of over 9 million people.
The Miao live primarily in China's southern mountains in the provinces of Guizhou, Yunnan, Sichuan, Hubei, Hunan, Guangxi, Guangdong, and Hainan. Although, subgroups like the Hmong peoples have migrated out of China and into Southeast Asia. They now live in countries like Myanmar, Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand.
Speculation regarding the origins of the Miao have led some to claim that the ancestors of the Miao first lived in today's Iran and Iraq, before migrating into Siberia. They moved again, passing through Mongolia and entering northern China.
During the Shang and Zhou dynasties, the Miao's ancestors began to construct their kingdom in the lower regions of the Yangtze River. Since the Han Dynasty and various military attacks in the 18th and 19th centuries, Miao peoples were forced into surrounding provinces.
The Miao were described in ancient Chinese chronicles as rebellious people that were banished from the Central Plains around 2500 BCE. They were displaced by Han Chinese invaders from the north around 2000 BCE and have been migrating south and west to the mountains of southern China and Southeast Asia ever since.
The Hmong languages include the various languages spoken by the Miao people. Sounding similar to Thai, the Miao languages have 3 dialects.
唱歌歌啥，你大是各路表达带来想法能形式呢种方式。
Còn có thì kể sinh chế thì kể vấn đề lúc rõ họ dùng có hình thì bé lớn nó bé họ sao một sai thì là chị
tôi mua cao lung bè hủ chả thế à cái hai
我小薇呢，
小味了
哎
cái nhau lúc rõ thì tôi
抹餐嘞，
nhá một sáng đó bữa giờ hôm mà qua này
要
nó thế à.
The Miao peoples used to have their own characters. Unfortunately, they have been lost throughout time. Due to their centuries of contact with the Hans, many Miao people can also speak Chinese. However, the dialect of Chinese that they speak is very different from mainland China.
Miao women wear extremely ornate silver headdresses, collars, breastplates, chains, aprons, and back pendants that often hang down to the waist, as well as bracelets, earrings, hairpins, and bells on special occasions like weddings and folkloric dances. Curved silver horns sometimes top the headdresses, whose raised patterns can depict dragons playing with the pearl. For the Miao people, silver signifies beauty, affluence, and a talisman against evil spirit. The bigger, fancier, and more ornate, the better. A woman's silver ensembles can weigh more than 40 pounds. Miao food is quite simple even during holidays and weddings. The main foods they eat are rice, yams, millet, corn, wheat, buckwheat, and sorghum. All of them are cooked in a bamboo steamer. The Miao enjoy both spicy and sour flavors. Although the majority of their food is simple, they do have a few interesting delicacies. Dishes like oil tea, sour soup, and rice wine are enjoyed by many Miao peoples.
From their earliest days, the Miao practiced ancient farming techniques using slash and burn methods. As the soil in one area became depleted, they would move away. Families never lived in the same house for more than 5 years. Until the mid-20th century, the Miao were known for always being on the move.
Today, most Miao remain paddy rice and dry rice farmers. They are also involved in forestry, animal husbandry, crafts, and fishing. According to the Chinese government, Miao areas differ in their scale of economic and educational development. The Miao people celebrate the New Year Festival, the Flower Mountain Festival, the Tasting New Rice Festival, the Tea Picking Festivals, and many more. The New Year Festival is very popular among the Miao peoples. As a matter of fact, this is the biggest festival in Guizhou and Laishan provinces. Tourists who are visiting the provinces can enjoy various shows that embody Miao customs. They can also see different attractions come to life during the festival. Miao women and girls dress up in traditional costumes and there are large parades. Tourists can take pictures with people in costumes and get to know the different stories behind every symbol. The poultry ceremony is also a common custom in Miao households. A chicken head is given to the senior member attending the celebration. The leg is given to the youngest person attending. Another common custom is the sharing of a poultry heart. Either a duck or chicken is killed, and its heart is presented to the guest. The senior member of the household presents the heart using a chopstick. The person carefully picks up the heart and presents it to the guest. In return, the guest must share their heart with the person who presented it to them. The Miao peoples participate in a variety of traditional art practices including weaving, paper cut, batik, cross-stitch work, and embroidery. Embroidery is the traditional handicraft of Miao peoples. As an essential ornament of their culture, embroidery is used almost in every part of Miao clothing. Their embroidery has a long history inherited from generations to generations by Miao women. Singing and dancing is also a big part of Miao culture. The bench dance of southwest China's Guizhou province is an improvisational dance performed by Miao women after drinking. The Miao people perform the bench dance to celebrate happy events and festivals like weddings, birth month celebrations, and New Year's Day. There is a saying among Miao groups, compare human with human, flower with flower. It means if you want to choose the best Miao girl, you need to compare not just their singing and dancing, but their embroidery skills as well. This shows how important embroidery, singing, and dancing is in the Miao culture.
The Miao people are famous for their love songs and wine songs. Lu sheng is their favorite musical instrument, although flutes, copper drums, mouth organs, xiao, which is a vertical bamboo flute, and swana horn are also very popular. The Miao have little political organization above the village level leader. In China, the Miao have come under the political organization common to the whole of China.
The Miao believe in animism, shamanism, and are ancestor worshippers whose beliefs have been shaped by Taoism and Buddhism and, more recently in the case of some groups, Christianity. Miao believe that supernatural powers are present in everything around them, and these powers can decide their fate. They also believe that everything that moves or grows has its own spirit. Male household leaders are usually in charge of the domestic worship of ancestor spirits and household gods. Polygamy is traditional within Miao households, but in practice has been limited. A household is usually made up of several generations, including married sons and their families. The youngest son usually stays with the parents and inherits the house, while elder sons may move out with their own families to form new households. Miao elders commonly remain with the larger family unit, allowing them to pass on family traditions and language directly to younger generations, allowing for the preservation of Miao culture.
In recent years, Miao peoples have faced the increasing danger of losing their language. Pressures from economic forces are causing a drastic and speedy decline in the use of their mother tongue. As Miao peoples migrate to big cities where standard Mandarin Chinese dialect dominates, a decline in Miao speakers is occurring. With no effective inheritance mechanism, the Miao language will be hard to preserve.
Traditional culture is under threat between Miao peoples. Globalization, modernization, industrialization, and urbanization are all changing lifestyles, altering the physical landscape of the country and threatening ancient arts and traditions. Miao embroidery not only has artistic value, but is also an important component of Miao culture. However, nowadays it faces great challenges with the impact of modernization, as less and less young Miao women learn embroidery as they would work in cities and earn more money.
In addition, as China's history continues to advance and change, the rights of the Miao people in forest use and management are also changing. The Miao people have relied on the forest to survive on land for centuries, and are now having to come up with preservation and adaptation tactics. Many provinces we listed before, including the Guizhou province, have historically been less developed areas in China because of the mountainous landscape. It is reported that most people living in these areas lack the necessary business skills and technology to compete with the rapid modernization of the majority of China's population. In recent years, the Chinese government has responded to endangered cultural traditions by subsidizing economic development in regions that are home to many Miao peoples. The preservation of their culture is what is going to keep small villages and communities afloat in the time of modernization. The Miao peoples, as an indigenous ethnic group, relate to UNDRIP by being protected and recognized by the rights and provisions outlined in the Declaration. UNDRIP recognizes the rights of indigenous peoples like the Miao to maintain and strengthen their distinct political, economic, social, and cultural institutions. Miao peoples have the right to maintain their traditional way of life, culture, and traditions without fear of discrimination or forced assimilation. UNDRIP also recognizes the Miao's rights to self-determination, which means they have the right to freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic, social, and cultural development. They also have rights to their lands, territories, and resources, which is essential for their survival and well-being. This recognition of the rights of indigenous peoples like the Miao is intended to address the historical and ongoing injustices faced by these communities and promote reconciliation and respect for their distinct cultures and ways of life.